Good morning. It's the 1st of April. April Fool's Day. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. I'm not too sure whether you're good at pranks and pranking on anybody. I'm not good at jokes. I'm terrible at jokes. I'm not very good. My fiance is good at cracking jokes. He's very good at jokes. And also I'd like to make the announcement also that it's the American racehorse's birthday and Senetta. Happy birthday, Senetta. She's 16 today. So I'm not too sure if she would understand, if she knew but she'd understand what the April Fools is. I'm sure she wouldn't like the fact that April Fools is when people prank jokes on each other. I wouldn't say she'd like that if she knew that, but that's what April Fool meant. People pranking jokes on each other. I don't think she'd like that at all. To be honest with you, if she could understand what an April Fool was, if she can understand what that is. But it's her birthday today. She's 16 today. Happy birthday, Senetta. She's one of my heroes. She's one of my favourite racehorses. She's an American racehorse. She's she's a magnificent career. She always did this famous performance before races. She'd always do this famous dance. She'd always do this famous dance before every race. And she would do this dance performance to different set of music. She'd have a favourite choice of music. Sometimes she'd dance to ABBA, Dancing Queen, or other big famous music choices. But she'd mainly only use her front feet more than her back feet. It's mainly mostly her front feet that you'd use. She'd do this kind of thing with her feet. So this kind of performance. She's always used the performance for every race. Before every race, she did a performance. She couldn't start a race without doing some sort of performance. But she's a magnificent racehorse. Wish her happy birthday. I hope she gets many treats today, loads of cards and stuff like that. But before I start, I'm going to make myself a mug of tea. So together, it's still early in the morning. We're nearly 10 to 10. Liam's still in bed, conked out. So it looks like he just have me. So he has a doctor's appointment this morning. So he's hoping to use the kitchen, but unfortunately I'm stuck in here. So he has to go inside. He has to talk to his doctor on Skype. So he needs the computer, but he can plug in the computer inside in the living room. Anyway, he'd have more privacy in there. So I'm happy filming in here in the kitchen, so he won't be able to use the camera in here, or the computer in here, because I'll be in here filming the video, so he'd have to do his Skype inside. He has an appointment for 12:30 with his doctor, so at 12:30, so I told him I'd be in here, so see, once he can use the computer, he said that's all that matters. Once he can get onto the computer and Skype his doctor, it's okay. So he can get access to the computer inside. It plugs in the next room. So, but I'm going to let's see, cup of tea. Now, I'm all yours. I'm all yours. Now, just make sure it's in the right position. Yep, it's fine. Just make sure it's in the right position. Make sure I can get a good angle to get me in the picture. So, okay folks, before I start, I'm going to see. I'm going to try to think if I'm going to speak what I'm going to do. We've had a few new foals born yesterday and 2 days ago. I didn't recognise the name of the mare. Zobbins is one of the mares. I think they were born elsewhere. I think one of them was born in Blue Diamond stud. The other one was born, I don't know. But they were foaled in the stud, in the Irish National Stud, I think. One of them was foaled in the Irish National Stud, but I don't know whether they stayed at the Irish Stud or they're just foaled there, they're brought back to the farms. But I think probably one of them stayed in the Irish National Stud, I don't know. Before they were born, they had 250 foals born up to date, so there will be a lot more 250 foals born now. So we will be going back to at least the 12th of April, so they're probably going to be till, and this is the 1st of April, so they won't be probably till maybe, this is the 1st of April, so this is sorry, you probably won't see me for the month for a minute or two. It's the 1st, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'd be it probably won't be till maybe Monday week. Maybe Monday, I think it's Monday week. I get my magnifying glass. Can't see the thing. Sorry, you won't see me for a minute or two, folks. It's Sunday week. Sunday week is the 12th. So, yeah, Sunday week is the 12th. So, this is the 1st. So, it's, yeah. Yeah, we're back on Sunday week. No, sorry. This is the 1st. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're back. Let's see, God, this is confusing here. Not this Sunday, not next Sunday. Sunday 2 weeks. Sunday 2, I think it's Sunday 2 weeks. Sunday 2 weeks, I think it is. Sunday 2 weeks. I think it's Sunday 2 weeks. I think it's Sunday 2 weeks. I get confused. Yeah, Sunday 2 weeks, I think it is. I'm back. Yeah, I think it's Sunday 2 weeks. Not this Sunday, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. Yes, Sunday 2 weeks. Yeah, that's how it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because this Saturday is the 4th. Yeah, it's Sunday 2 weeks. I think it is Sunday 2 weeks. Yeah, Sunday week. Sunday 2 weeks. Oh my God, is she using track here? Yeah, Sunday 2 weeks. Yeah. This Sunday is the 5th and the following Sunday is the 12th. Yeah, Sunday 2 weeks. So, if we go back Sunday week. So, we never usually go in on a Sunday. We usually go in on our main days is Tuesday, Thursday and on Saturday. You always go in 3 days a week. But this, for some reason, this year we're going to be going back on Sunday. I mean, after the coronavirus epidemic, after the ban for leaving your home, after the restriction of leaving your home. I think that ends on the 12th of April. I think that finishes on the 12th of April. So after that's over, I think you'll be free to leave your homes around that time. And so the 12th of April is on that Sunday. So if you're going back around that time, so Sunday week is the 12th of April. So you'll be free to go back to the stud around the 12th of April. So Sunday week is the 12th of April. So you should be going back. You should be able to go back to the stud by the 12th of April. Fingers crossed. So I've been waiting long enough. I've been waiting now. So it'll be exactly a month that I've been away from the stud, because we left the stud on the 12th of March. So it'll be exactly a month now on the 12th of April since we've been back at the stud. So yeah, exactly a month we've been away from the stud. 12th of April. Yeah, we'll be back because it was the 12th of March that we left the stud. So exactly the 12th of April. When it comes to the 12th of April, it'll be exactly a month since we were at the stud. So yeah, the 12th of April will be a month. So so that's quite a long time to be away from a stud, and that's probably the first time that anything like this has ever happened during the process of stud. First time ever. So the only times that they've been closed is when they had they were called the snow weather forecast in 2017. They were closed for a week, closed on the 27th. Well, it's after the 27th of February. Didn't reopen until the 5th of March. And we did go back to the 6th on the Tuesday. We didn't go back until the day after. And because the snow was so bad, they had three inches of snow. And it was a lot worse over there than it was here. We had snow over here, but it wasn't as bad over this side than it was over in Kildare. It was a lot worse over in Kildare than it was over here. We only had about 2 inches or inch or 2 inches of snow. So it wasn't too bad over here as it was over in Kildare. It was a lot worse over there. So so we didn't get us. So we weren't as bad compared to them. So we were a lot more well off. We weren't so bad. They were a lot worse. So it took, at least for them, it took at least a week, 2 weeks for their snow to clear. So we had a lot of diggers, JCBs and everything else trying to dig the snow up and everything else. 2 weeks for them to clear it up. So so it took a week for it to open because it was so bad. They had to took at least that time to get most of the snow up off the grounds. It would have been too dangerous for it to go back to the stud, and so it was so I'm assuming the horses would have been in the stable, because they probably would have slipped as well. They would have slipped and injured themselves, so they would have to be in their stables. But they wouldn't have slipped and they probably would have broken their legs. They would have been seriously injured, so they had to be stabled. It would be too risky for the horses too. So it would be too dangerous for them, because once they get injured, it's bad news for them. So they'd have to be destroyed. So so anyway. But apart from that, and then another time was more recently, as you know, they had the storm George, sure it's called George. They had the windstorm, and they were open for a short time. It was only about a month ago. I think it was a month ago, or early this month. I think early this month. I think it was early this month or late February. Sometime they had Storm George, and it was open for a short time. We came out, we were at the stud. We just arrived at the stud, and we were a whole hour out in the car. Well, less than an hour, because it takes a lot less than an hour, because now they got the roads all fixed. It took us under an hour now. It took us an hour before, because they were working on the roads on the M7, and they don't do it. They finished the work now, so it's a lot clearer, and it takes a lot less time to drive to the stud. It takes about 15 minutes to drive to the stud now. So so we arrived at the stud. The gate was open, so we assumed that it was open. It was very windy. It was a terrible windy day. Like, it was freezing, and it was windy, and it was raining. It was lashing rain on the way down, and the rain eased down. The rain had stopped until we got to the stud. and mixtures of weather, sunshine as well, mixtures of weather. And we met up with a woman there, and she said, it's closed. And she said, oh, it's closed, you know, due to the storm. But we saw the gate up. And she said, oh no, it was open for a short time. It's only open for about an hour, or it's only closed for a short time, but they're closing it now because of the storm. Oh. So we just arrived, you know, oh Jesus, we just arrived, yeah, it's closed, yeah, we were just told, we were only told just now it's closed now because of the storm. Oh, so we had traveled a whole hour to get here, you know. So, oh gee, I'm so sorry, you know, I was just sorry, we were just told now, we're only told now it's closed, the gate was open. So we went up to the door, we went up to the door, it was locked, met up with that. I think it was one of the guys in the staff, he said, oh, it's locked. Oh jeez. I couldn't believe it, like, traveled the whole hour to get there. You know, the gate was open, we assumed it was open, and then he said, no, it was open for an hour. So then they closed it. The horses were stabled, so it was wasted petrol. So I was literally gutted, so I was literally gutted. So, sorry, see if I get cold. But anyway, so it was open for about an hour, and then they closed it because the storm was so windy. So I was really very annoyed, like, because we took a whole hour to get there, and it was paid for petrol and everything else, and I was really annoyed. But I do kind of regret doing something while I was there. I actually do regret filming the car park, because time I got there, there was only about 4 cars in the car park. 4 cars. Oh my God, 4 cars in the car park, and then our car was the 5th car. We were the 5th car to arrive. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it. The car park was practically empty. Nothing like it. I've never seen the car park at the stud so empty in my life. Like, so 4 cars. That's all I've arrived. 4 cars. And we're trying to think of what to do. So and I actually regret not doing. I should have filmed the car park while I was there. I should have filmed it for the audience. I would have loved to have filmed it for you. It would have been a laugh. I would have loved to have filmed it for you, because he would have got a great laugh if he saw what the car park looked like. He would have loved to see what the car park looked like. It was totally hilarious. I was actually in shock and amazed. Couldn't believe what I saw, and Liam couldn't believe it himself what he saw. Practically empty, not a car, like only hardly any cars in the car park. And we were literally puzzled in what was going on. We met up with this girl, she told us what it's closed. So we had trying to think of what to do. So why don't you go shopping in Dundrum? So I would have rather just stayed at the stud. I would have preferred to go to the stud, but I couldn't go in because it was locked. So but anyway, we went to Dundrum in the end. We did a bit of shopping. I went to Penny's and had a cup of tea, coffee, and we had something to eat. And but I was literally disgusted and really annoyed. In fact, I didn't get into the stuff. But we went in the next day. We went in the following day. We went in on, I think it was a Sunday. I think the Saturday. I think the day the storm was on a Saturday. We went in on the Sunday. The following day, the wind had eased down a lot. I looked at the weather. I looked at the window. We weren't just sure what to do with it, to take the Sunday off. Take the Sunday off and wait till the following week to go in until the Tuesday, probably taking a few days off. But then I saw the weather forecast outside, so the sun was out. I looked at the weather, I looked out the window, the sun was out, and the wind had died down. So I was going to take a few days off, I was going to give Liam a bit of a rest, and then I looked at the weather forecast. The sun came out, the wind had died down. I said, oh, and I called Liam, why don't we go into the stuff? It's a nicer day, the wind died down, so we decided to go in. So we went in, and it was nice. It was very calm weather. The wind had died down. It was nice, and mixtures of weather though. A bit of rain, a bit of mixtures of sun, a bit of whatever. Apart from that, it was all right. It was an okay day. The mixtures of hail, maybe the mixture of hailstones, but mixtures of weather. But at least the wind had died down. It was nice. It wasn't so bad. It was like more an average day in the stud, weather-wise. See, we go to the stud in all weathers. I'm so used to going to the stud in the rain. We go into the rain. I go to the stud a lot of days with the rain, and we've been to snow, and we've been to hail. We've been to a lot of weathers, in all weathers. So I'm kind of used to it. Kind of used to it at this stage. Because we do it like for years.